You know, everyone's always talking about how to be productive, how to hustle, how to maximize your day. Well, I'm here to say, screw that! Let's talk about something much more important, how to turn laziness into an art. I mean, anyone can be lazy, but to truly master it? That takes skill. It's about doing less, but with style. Let's start with the basics. Waking up. Some people set alarms to get up early. Me? I set an alarm to remind me to set another alarm to sleep in. There's nothing like waking up to the gentle realization that you have absolutely nowhere to be and absolutely nothing to do. It's called self-care, people. Look it up. And don't get me started on those overachievers who brag about hitting the gym at 5 a.m. Look, if I'm up at 5 a.m., it's because I've been up all night watching Netflix, not because I'm some fitness freak. I like to tell people I'm active, but the only thing I'm actively doing is avoiding any activity. Who needs cardio when you can get your heart rate up just by standing up too fast? And cooking? Who has the energy for that? I don't need to cook. That's what delivery apps are for. I like to think I'm supporting the economy by single-handedly keeping Uber Eats in business. Some people prepare meals for the week. I just hit repeat order and boom, dinner's sorted. See, that's efficient. That's how you turn laziness into a finely tuned system. Housework? Please! Dusting is just moving dirt from one place to another. Why bother? My philosophy is simple. If I wait long enough, eventually everything will be covered in the same layer of dust. And then it's like a rustic aesthetic. It's called shabby chic, darling. Look it up. Now, for those of you still skeptical about the art of laziness, let me introduce you to my magnum opus. Working from home. They say it's about balance, but for me, it's about finding the perfect balance between still technically working and napping without getting caught. I've mastered the art of looking busy on Zoom. Camera off, mic muted, occasionally nodding my head while I'm actually lying flat on my back, contemplating the ceiling. They call it work-life balance. I call it perfecting the horizontal office. You know what's truly lazy? Those so-called life hacks? Life hacks are just shortcuts for people who can't commit to true laziness. They're like, put ice cubes in your dryer to get wrinkles out of your clothes. I'm like, why are you trying to wear wrinkle-free clothes anyway? Own those wrinkles. That's what real lazy confidence looks like. If I'm wearing clothes at all, it's already a good day. People always tell me, you know, if you applied yourself, you could really go places. And I'm like, yeah, like my couch? Because that's the only place I'm interested in going. Next up, let's not forget about social obligations, birthdays, weddings, housewarming parties, all those gatherings where you're expected to show up and be present. But let me tell you, the true genius of laziness lies in mastering the art of the polite decline. Oh, I'd love to come, but I'm just so swamped with, reorganizing my sock drawer. And then, boom, you're free to stay in your pajamas and binge on yet another true crime documentary. Some people fear missing out, but not me. I embrace the joy of missing out. JOMO, baby. It's called having priorities. Look it up. Now, here's where the real artistry of laziness comes in. Delegation. Why do anything yourself when you can convince someone else to do it for you? I call it the Jedi mind trick of laziness. You want to do the dishes. You love doing the dishes. It brings you joy. Works on my roommate about 30% of the time. But let's be real, the art of laziness isn't just about doing nothing. It's about doing just enough to avoid getting in trouble while conserving maximum energy for the really important things in life. Like binge watching every season of Game of Thrones again, just to complain about the ending again, or mastering the art of eating snacks in bed without getting crumbs everywhere. You think that's easy? That's next level laziness right there. But here's the thing, maybe laziness gets a bad rap. Maybe it's not about being unmotivated. Maybe it's about knowing when to rest, when to say no to the grind and yes to self-care. Maybe it's about working smarter, not harder. Okay, maybe not at all, but you get the idea. Laziness can be a form of self-preservation in a world that demands too much. So if you're feeling lazy, embrace it. Own it. Turn it into an art. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how much you do, but how well you enjoy doing absolutely nothing. So here's to all the lazy artists out there perfecting that fine balance between rest and, well, more rest. You're not unproductive, you're just living life at your own damn pace. And that, my friends, is an art worth mastering. But hey, before you go, just hit that subscribe button. Yes! I know you want that.